Hi everybody and welcome back to another video on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Great to have you with us for this video. Now, Newcastle United have apparently won the race to sign Australian wonderkid Garang Kuol. Sky Sports News have reported this morning that we have beaten the likes of Barcelona, etc. to this guy's signature. But more to come in a moment. As usual, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please do hit that like button. It means the world to us to move up those search results on YouTube. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please do hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. Help us to get there to 14,500 subscribers would be fantastic. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, which will let you know when we go live or we upload a video. Now, onto the video itself. And as I said in the intro there, a deal has been agreed in principle for Newcastle United to sign Australian wonderkid Garang Kuol. This guy has been touted as the next wonder kid, basically. He is a fantastic football player at such a young age. Now, I mentioned in the intro there that we've beaten quite a few teams to his signature. One of those teams is Barcelona. Now, of course, we beat AC Milan to Botman's signature in the summer, and it looks like we've done it again with this young kid, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, he did play for the Australian A-League All-Stars against Barcelona in a pre-season friendly for the Spanish team, and absolutely shone in that game, which, of course, alerted Barcelona to his talent. But the fact that is Newcastle United have apparently won the race to get him is absolutely fantastic for this football club. Now, personal terms haven't been agreed yet. He is due to fly into Newcastle to discuss those, but there isn't thought to be any problem with getting personal terms agreed. His wages are probably going to be a bit higher than a normal wage for this kind of age group. However, doesn't matter. This kid is going to be sensational. There is no doubt about it. And we have won the race to sign him. But the move will probably happen in January, obviously, when the window reopens. But what will happen is he will go out on loan to a European side, which will basically overcome issues with any governing body with a view to future work permits, etc. So Newcastle United have it all planned out for him, and I can't wait to see this guy in action because he is a fantastic footballer, and to get this guy in is wonderful news. Basically signed a deal with Central Coast Mariners Academy in January 2021, and he's just shone from there. He made his debut for the senior side in a 6-0 win against Leichhardt in the Australian FA Cup in December 2021, scored 7 minutes after coming on the pitch. He made his A-League debut on the 5th of April of this year in a 5-0 win over Wellington Phoenix, and he scored 4 goals in his first 7 A-League appearances, which again is just bizarre. And of course, he was one of the 2 commissioners' picks to play in the 2022 A-League All-Stars against Barcelona, which I mentioned before. So it looks like he is signed now a pre-agreement with Newcastle United to sign in the 2023 January window, which is incredible news for Newcastle United. And it just goes to, again, to show the pulling power that this club now has. With the likes of going against Barcelona, AC Milan, etc., it is tremendous to think that, the likes of Dan Ashworth, Darren Eales, etc., behind the scenes are managing to persuade these players to come to Newcastle United now, because nobody would come this time last year. And now, all of a sudden, the whole place is buzzing, and it's just incredible. So hopefully that'll all happen in January. And then once he has officially signed for the club, of course, me and Alex will do more of a deep dive on the kid, from his very, very early beginnings, and we'll see what he can bring to Newcastle United. But there you go, guys. It is official that he's signed a deal in principle ahead of obviously medicals and contract discussions for personal terms, etc. But like I say, he is expected then to be loaned out to a European side to cover work permit issues or governing body issues and things like that. Now, recent internationals have taken place, and that international break is now coming to an end. But yesterday was interesting. It saw 4 Newcastle United players involved. Miggy Almiron played the full 90 minutes for Paraguay. Unfortunately, they could only draw 0-0. But interesting enough, Miggy was playing on the right-hand side where he does for Newcastle. So whether the Paraguay manager has had any interaction with Eddie Howe about playing him there, I do not know. But, for us all saying, he should play where he plays for Paraguay, etc., well, he was on the right for Paraguay in that game. Now, Ryan Fraser, who has played really well for Scotland over this international break, they gained promotion to the A group of the Nations League with a 0-0 draw in the Ukraine, and Ryan Fraser played 72 minutes of that game. For me, he's made more of an impact coming on as sub for Scotland rather than starting the games themselves. Fabian Schär played the full 90 minutes for Switzerland as they won 2-1. So on the winning side again for his international country. And of course, Fabian Schär expected to play, of course, against Fulham on Saturday. And Jamal Lewis, who's somewhat of a forgotten man at Newcastle United, he played a few of the friendly games earlier on in the season, hasn't really been seen since. He played 76 minutes for Northern Ireland as they were beaten 3-1. So plenty of Newcastle United players in action. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they all come back fit because, hell, we need them. Because we have another injury to report, guys. Matt Ritchie has pulled up in training. Not expect to be a long-term injury, but probably not going to be fit for the Fulham game on Saturday. He is now an injury. Newcastle also very keen on making a double signing in January of James Maddison and Yuri Tielemans. Very interesting report, this. Now, we know that they're both running out on contract, etc., etc., so how much could we get those two players for if we were to make a double swoop? It would deplete Leicester completely if they were to lose Tielemans and Maddison. Their midfield would literally be nothing. But we know both players aren't happy at Leicester City at the moment. Something tells me that something is going on behind the scenes at Leicester that we don't particularly know about. And there is a lot of unhappy footballers at that club at the moment. But we'll see what happens when January comes around. And finally, Callum Wilson. He's told the Footballers Football podcast that he would love to finish his career at Newcastle United. He was asked if there was any European teams he would be interested in playing in or where he saw his career going. And basically he's just turned around and said that he wants to finish with Newcastle United. He loves it here. He finds no reason to uproot his family anymore. His family love it here as well. So that's all positive news coming out from Callum Wilson. Now it's a question of just keeping the guy fit. We really need him fit and firing on all cylinders for Newcastle over the next, few weeks at least up until the World Cup, and to stay fit. It is massive that Callum Wilson stays fit, because if we can get our forwards fit, it's a different dynamic that we can offer up front. You know, we've got Isak, Wilson, Miggy, ASM, a lot of talent there, a lot of talent. So hopefully we can get him fit and he stays fit, starting with Fulham on Saturday. But there you go, guys. That is the latest news. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Garang Kuol. Are you excited about this young wonder kid? Have you seen much of him on YouTube, or have you watched him any time? Certainly like to know from our Australian subscribers what you think of him. Is he worth the punt, and is it something that the Newcastle United fans can get really excited about in the future weeks? But there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said at the start, if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you have enjoyed the video and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It is free to do so. And of course, hit the bell and it will let you know when we upload or go live. And if you're watching this on Wednesday, please don't forget a very, very special show tonight at 7 o'clock. We've got Freya Bales coming on, who plays for the Newcastle United women's team, midfielder. We're going to ask her about her personal goals and where she sees the women's team moving in the next few seasons. So it's going to be a brilliant show, that one. So please do tune in for that, start at 7 o'clock tonight. But in the meantime, guys, have a wonderful day. Take care.